holy crap, to say that we are going through a portable gaming renaissance is putting it mildly. It seems like every other day some Chinese company is dropping a new portable emulation solution, and I'm here for it, man. God damn it, this is my time. Hey everyone, how's it going? Say hi to Gizmo. I don't know why this feels like I'm entitled to a like right now, but it might convince some people. I love these little things, man. Remind me to make a video about why I have rats now, okay? And no, it's not because I live in Brazil. You racist son of a bitch.
Ooh, they look like Skittles.
Anyway, what was I saying again? Right, portable emulation solutions. I got a video cooking about the Mew Mini. I might release this one before this one, so anyway. I love these portable emulation solutions. I love them. As I mentioned in that video, it was easier to part with my Game Boy collection than it is to sell one of these guys. They are perfect travel companions, and I travel a lot. I cannot imagine being stuck for hours on the bus or on an airplane and not having something like this in my bag. I love these things, right? And Anbernic'S keeps dropping really decent devices, hot off the heels of the RG35XX SP. Nailed it, first take. This is the next thing that they're putting out that really caught my eye. The Anbernic'S Slide. It has a sliding mechanism. Hey, that's probably why it's called the Anbernic'S Slide. That works like the PSP Go, which it's in the other room. I'm too lazy to get it, but here's some B-roll. I've always thought that this form factor was underappreciated and under-experimented with. That sounds like it makes sense. Not doing it second take, fuck it. I remember when I first started reviewing tech products on the internet, one of the things they sent me was a little case that had a slide-out QWERTY keyboard that was supposed to attach to your phone, right? Specifically the iPhone. I think it was for the iPhone 4, way back in the day. And I remember in my review, I mentioned that it would be really cool if somebody did exactly that, but with controls, physical controls, so you can play games on your phone, right? My prayers went unanswered, as far as I know. I don't think there's ever been a product like that. Could be wrong, I guess. But I suppose we don't need it anymore because Anbernic'S has graced us with this little guy. Now, it is bigger than a PSP Go, it seems, from the videos they used, although we won't know for sure until we have it in our hands. But I like that. Bigger devices do make for better ergonomics, so that's a plus in my book. What's not a plus is the fact that they went with a 4:3 aspect ratio for the screen. And yeah, there's certainly a market for that in the retro space. Most of that stuff back then ran in that aspect ratio. But it's gonna make widescreen games look stupid, right? For really no reason. I'm not super on board with this. I'm hoping that when I finally get one of those things in my hands, it's going to be so amazing that that's not going to bother me as much. But yeah, it seems like an odd choice to me. But again, what do I know? They're the ones who are literally experts at this. Maybe that's what the community wants. In the comments for the video that they released, people seem to agree with me that it is a bit of an odd choice, but we will see. And apparently it runs PS2 really well, which I am all for. I have mentioned before that my focus in emulation is more with the 16-bit era, at most some PS1 titles here and there. I did not grow up with the PS1, but I do appreciate that a lot of my favorite real-time strategy games were ported for the PS1, which means it's much easier to play them portably. So yeah, I do love the PS1 too. It's just I was a bit of a late bloomer when it comes to the PS1. What I'm trying to say is that right up to the PS1, that's usually what I try to emulate. So I don't have a lot of experience with emulating like the GameCube or the PS2. I would love to change that, especially in a form factor like that. I'm all for it. I will say, the exposed screen is a problem, but again, most of these devices were like that anyway, so the sliding mechanism makes it more portable, and I do trust them when it comes to handling the physical feel of it, right? Like the buttons and the analog sticks. Like Anbernic'S hasn't disappointed me yet, which is more than I can say for Retroid. So yeah, I am very, very excited for this. Because I travel a lot now, I'm always on the lookout for like the ultimate solution. And to many, that would be the Steam Deck, right? I can run my entire Steam library. I think it's powerful enough to allow me to stream PC VR content to my Meta Quest. It's not here. I play a lot of VR. It's basically like I'm not a gamer per se, because I'm not excited for anything on the PS5. I mean, until GTA 6 comes out anyway. I'm all about retro and VR and portability. So it seems like the Steam Deck might be like the perfect solution to all of this. I got my portable games on, you know, I got my emulators there, I got my Steam collection there, and maybe I can stream PC VR content to my Quest. I gotta do some research on this, because if I can do that with that thing, that's one more item that I can check off. Like that, maybe I do need to buy this thing. But ultimately, the Steam Deck is a big boy. That thing is massive. It took me forever to finally hold one in my hands, and I'm not gonna say it's not comfortable. I just said that the slide being bigger than a PSP Go is actually a good thing when it comes to ergonomics, but it's a little too big. Like when you travel as much as I do, like suitcase real estate, the rats are going at it again. Suitcase real estate comes at a premium, not to mention weight, right? So the Steam Deck, yeah, it's on the horizon for me, but the slide, I'm excited about this thing. Very excited. Hey, yo, Anbernic, if you're watching, gimme. I wanna review this thing. I really think the slide could fit in the same spot the Mio Mini and the Mio Mini Plus occupy in my life right now. It's definitely big enough to be comfortable. It runs a lot more system than these little guys are able to. It looks like a new PSP Go. Actually, let me back up a bit, because the front of the device looks like Android phones back like some 10, I want to say 12 years ago maybe. Like I would have liked a cleaner look for the face of the device itself. It does have that like Android 2 like look. Remember those like old Android phones back in the day? They had like bezels. My rats are going crazy. These things are so much fun. Look at this. This is Pixo. That's Gizmo right there, and that's Kaskia. And look, see, they love each. Oh man, see, they're always just hanging out. Dude, rats are such bros. Like you throw a new one in there, and they're like chilling and cuddling and sleeping together in a big bundle. It's adorable. Look at this. Look at fuck. Okay, screw this video. This is gonna be a rat vlog now. I love these little guys, man. So, okay, what was I saying? My God. Okay, Anbernic'S slide. I love seeing companies trying new stuff, and Anbernic does take some chances. Between this and the RG35XX SB, I do appreciate that they're going back to the source for inspiration for the form factor of these devices, right? What with the GBA SB being the framework for the, you know, that thing. They need to be better at naming these things, that's for sure. I cannot wait to review this thing. I will be back in Canada in August, and it's much easier to get my hands on these devices when I'm in Canada as opposed to here in Brazil because of import tax and stuff. So maybe, again, Anbernic, if you're watching, let me review that thing. Give me one, come on. Anyway, what do you think? Let me know in the comments down below. I know you guys are excited about that thing. It looks like a PSP Go, man. Why did it take so long for somebody to try that again? Didn't the PSP Go come out in 2009? I know it wasn't considered a smash hit, but the idea itself is worth experimenting with, right? Anyway, I'm Izzy and I'm done. And you go back to your cage, you little son of a bitch. There you go.